Hey, welcome back to another episode of John's Crypto Therapy. On today's episode, we're going to get back into the charts. We're going to understand where price is going. And you know what? We're going to make a good sense of everything, okay? So if you guys do like educational materials, if you guys like TAs, more or less, if you guys want to join a community where we're always going to win, this is the channel for you. The reasons why I decided to make a video today is because I am getting on a flight very soon. I am going to go on a vacation for 2 to 3 days, enjoy my time off. I don't typically like making videos when I'm on vacation, so I decided, you know what, because of yesterday's video, you guys did smash the like button. I had to come on and make a great video for you guys, and this is a token of my appreciation. So let's get right into it, okay guys? So we understood that the price was going up, okay? So if you guys already understood what I was trying to say, we had this lengthy wave to the upside, we found resistance. A lot of people wanted to find support and then break to the top side. I understand there's going to be a time where we're going to break these barriers, absolutely. But right now, it's a time to understand that we need a break. We need to take a deep breath before the price goes up. And this is a healthy trend. So hopefully everyone is understanding when the market does go down does not mean the coin is going to do poorly. It doesn't mean any of that. It just means that we're going to find right key levels to buy the market and hit all-time highs. So if you guys are really excited, please make sure to like, share, and subscribe. This video is going to be super informational. So hopefully you guys stay in and learn as much as you guys can, okay? So this one is going to be fun. So right here, we did understand that the price was not going to break it. We did, find these levels of 0.0080 and understood that we're going to find resistance, not support. Because we found resistance, the price did go down. I do want to get into this as well, just to show you guys why it is important to understand fundamentals, okay? So this is why it's super important, okay? So do you guys see there is a pattern right here forming? There was a pattern that formed here yesterday. So if you guys do want to pause the video, take a look. Let me know if you guys know what the pattern is in the comments below, and then come back into the video. So right here, we understand, yes, even yesterday, a lot of people yesterday were saying, hey, look, there is a double top formation as well. And that's really good that you guys are opening your eyes and understanding this. And that's a good criteria. Absolutely. It did not break the previous high. It did not close above. The wick can go as far as it can. If the body does not close higher than the previous high, we're still seeing, domination. We're seeing an effect, and the effect is going to show us that it's slowly going to go down. So this is really important. Once we see this, we already understood. But the most important thing a lot of people need to understand is this very crucial thing, okay? So when you're looking at this, there is a pattern. It's called the head and shoulders pattern. So I'm going to draw this out for you guys so you guys see the bigger picture as well. So let's get right into it. So we got this move right here like that. And then we got this right here. Let's go like this. And perfect. And then the other shoulder. Perfect. So when we're looking at the head and shoulders pattern, guys, look at this very carefully, okay? So let me zoom maybe a little bit more in as well. So when we're looking at a head and shoulders pattern, look at this very carefully, okay? Normally, typically, when you're looking at this, you want the shoulders to be similar. And when we're looking at price action, this is beautiful, okay, guys? When we look at price action, look at this very carefully, guys. I want to make this a little bit thicker so you guys see the bigger picture. And let's do this. All right. So when we look at this very carefully, guys. You see the shoulders, the shoulder blades of this move are exactly similar. So we do have the head as well. So the body is right here of the left, and then the right is right here, and this is the head, okay, guys? So typically when we have this formation right at a huge support and resistance zone, we're typically seeing a reversal pattern right in front of our face. This is an important pattern, okay? This is really crucial to see. This move to the upside was just a complete fake out. A lot of people just wanted to come back into the market, buy the market, but that's why market manipulation is real, right? It gives you the ideology of, buying the market when the market was not supposed to go up at all, okay? So we understood that this price was going to go down. So the best thing I could truly say, make sure to understand, okay? This is a head and shoulders pattern. This is a reversal pattern. More or less, if you guys don't know your patterns and you're looking at just trend lines, that's totally fine as well. I want to show you this as well. There is a trend line you could just use right away and use that as a breakout situation. And guess what? You could have made a ton of money as well, okay? So let me move this away so you guys can see the bigger picture as well. So right here, okay, guys, look at this very carefully. When we're looking at a channel formation, you could do this just like that, okay? So right here, this is a great criteria, right? Because we're seeing price actually shoot up, okay? So you can say this is like a channel formation, we see price going up. If this was a true channel formation, you know, price should have actually bounced off here and then it should have gone up, and then guess what, it should have retested the inside, then we should have just pushed to the top. All right, but we did not have that. We did not have this wave of consistent pressure to the upside. All we did was having a secret breakout. And this breakout was really important because this breakout found support at a major level previous to it. And this is why it's important, because if we found price respecting this line, then, you know, slowly you're going to see there is going to be price going back up. And if price goes back up, what is the major level of finding resistance? And when the price goes up here, we need to find resistance. And we have two criteria right here. So when we look at this shoulder right here and we move it like this, there's a trend line right here, a horizontal support and resistance. Then we have this channel formation as well, giving us both resistance. Also, when you're looking at this very carefully, it found resistance right here at the top of the very high of this beautiful move, showing us that the price was initially going to find resistance, not support, resistance, and we're going to see a shoot to the downside. And as you guys notice, the market is already moving to the downside. So right now we are seeing push to the upside. This could be a bad thing, this could be a good thing, but absolutely guys, if we're still seeing moves to the downside, we still need to see pullbacks for that to continue. Look at this very carefully. We have this move to the downside. Then we had a push phase when we had a retracement right here, and that retracement right here gave us a move to the downside. So what do you think is going to happen to the market? We're going to see a reversal move. We're going to see a pullback, and this pullback is slowly going to go all the way back up here, and then we're going to slowly see price going back down. This would be a great level if I see a great contingence for the price to actually find support and resistance here, basically resistance, then we could see price actually shooting back down. And this is good for a lot of people that are looking to buy more Ecomi tokens. This is giving you guys more hope for the fact that there is great levels for us to still look for, okay? Yes, price right now is finding a great major support and resistance zone right here. And that's perfect to see because at this level, there's a lot of great, good, and bad things, okay? So listen to when I say good and bad things. Good and bad things basically means typically. Bad thing basically meaning that, you know, a lot of people are missing out. They just want to jump in. Good thing means that if this does follow the natural trend that we're looking for, we can absolutely see price going back down, okay? So for a lot of people that are wondering, okay, where is price typically going? Let's look at this very carefully. When price is going down and you're looking for take profit levels, this is very crucial, okay? So let's do this right here. This is absolutely level 1 of take profit. This will be level 2 of take profit, and then level 3 will be right here. Okay, perfect. So these are the levels that you're looking for when you're selling the market and looking for take profit zones. Remember, if the market does push up and breaks this barrier and we do not find a great amount of resistance maybe before or even around here, then we might be in a state that we could finally see a reversal and the price can just shoot up. But right now, the way the price is going and the way that we're understanding this nature of this Ecomi token, we need to understand great pullbacks just need to happen, okay? So that's why I truly do believe that we will see a smaller pullback. We'll see how price goes. This is the major pullback. That's like around take profit 3. So just put your orders out here. Remember, this is not financial advice. This is educational purposes. So if you guys are doing this on a demo account, just go for it. Try it out. Just learn as much as you guys can, okay? So we'll see price going back down here. Hopefully we'll see that. If not, price is going to find a lot of support around these levels, okay? So 0.0072 is going to be the first support level, and the second one is going to be 0.006968 level. That is going to be take profit 2. So when we're looking at this, remember guys, this is a reversal trade to the downside. We're bullish in the overall sentiment of the market. So if you guys understood that, that is very important, okay? So make sure to pay attention here, okay? I'm going to show you guys the natural behavior of the Ecomi token. So let's look at this very carefully, okay? So when we're looking at this, we did have a bearish crab formation. So a lot of people said, hey, look, we had a butterfly the other day. Now we have a crab. So why are we talking about a crab? So guys, the reasons why I'm personally talking about the crab is going to give us confidence on the behavior issues of what Ecomi is typically doing. So watch this very carefully, okay? So we're going to have this move right here. I just want to go a little bit faster for you guys so we can see what's going on here. All right, right there. All right, so we just did the crab formation. I want to get into it a little bit slower for you guys so you understand, okay? So let me zoom it in and let's get into work. All right, perfect. So let's look at this very carefully, okay? So when we're looking at a crab formation, we got the X and A move, okay? So we're gonna look at the X and A, we're gonna look for a pullback. The pullback, write this down if you guys want to write it down. It's up to you guys if you wanna learn this. Right here, when we're looking at a pullback, we need to see a 38%, 50, or 61.8. I like typically in the middle. That is a good retracement, okay? So typically you want to see the move around this level, okay? So you want to see the pullback inside this level. It has to pass the 38%, roughly around the 50 to the 61. The deeper the retracement really doesn't matter, but remember the golden pocket, the 50 and the 61.8. When you're looking at retracements, those are the golden pockets, okay? So let's look at this next retracement right here. So we have that criteria filled and everything makes sense to that. So let's look at the next one. We have the A to the B move, and then the A to the B move right here. We need to look for a pullback as well. For this criteria, for this pullback, guys, very simple as well. The other one could not pass the 61.8. This one has to pass the 38%, but cannot pass the 88%. So when we look at this very carefully, guys, look very carefully, the 88% is exactly at this line right here. So this line is going to be the 88%. Let me make this a little bit thicker so you guys see. All right. So that's going to be exactly the 88%. Right here, the market stopped just before the 88, showing me that, this pattern is valid. So that's why it's so crucial to understand these levels, okay, guys? So we have a pattern that's crucial and it fits the spot. So when we're looking at this, like I said, guys, you could look from the 38 right here, and then you can look all the way till the 88. So that's perfect right there. So once you're looking at this pattern, guess what? It met the criteria. We're good to go. So now we're looking for where the D is going to be. So the D is going to be that retracement where it falls often. If you guys really wanted to, you could look for the extension of 2.2 or 3.6, okay? When we're looking at this, there's two ways of doing it. A lot of people do it different ways. It's up to you guys how you want to do it. So typically, if you guys want to go from there, you could go from the B and the A right here. And then you're looking for the 2.2, which is right here. And then you're looking for the extra retracement of the 3.6. Remember, when you're looking at these type of harmonic patterns, or just in patterns in general, trust me when I say there's so much ways of doing it. Yes, there's textbooks. They're telling you different numbers. I totally understand that. But remember, these harmonic patterns don't typically work if it's not with a huge support and resistance zone. So we already identified that this level right here was going to be a major player, right? If you guys watched my previous video, you would understand that this level right here was a major player throughout this time. So because we identified this was a major player, we already knew that there was something magical that's going to happen. Look at the criteria, guys, 2.2 to exactly 3.6. It fell right in between that marker, so that's totally fine. So we're good to go. So everything on this level is perfect. And you guys remember when I even told you guys, look at this very carefully. When we did the retracement here, we were looking at the 38% as well. So if we were looking for the 38% and 38% retracement landed here, it's not a coincidence that, we're looking for that 38. The 38 is a behavior that the Ecomi token has been doing. Remember, as long as you're in the market for a longer period of time, you're only going to develop skills that's going to make you better. Remember, past historical data will always repeat itself, and sometimes the waves, the way the market moves, it's going to repeat as well. Okay, so the longer we're in the Ecomi token, the longer that has more data, we're going to get better at trading this token. Right now, it is super hard. If you're a new trader, you will absolutely get wiped out if you try to trade this alone. So this is why it's recommended to have someone that's a professional or that understands the market in that sense. So let's look at this very carefully, okay? So we're looking at this retracement right here from the C move to the D, and look at this very carefully, guys, okay, please. When we're looking at this, right, let's look at left, we're looking for the 38%. Do you guys remember that? That's the same thing I talked about the other pattern. Look at this very carefully. Where did the market go exactly? The market exactly went to the 38%. Do you guys see that? Exactly went to the 38%. It's not a coincidence. So we have confluence that, these harmonic patterns are giving us that these levels of 38% is possible, even though it's a retracement, even though it's against the trend, in a sense that it's still possible. So we're looking for that 38, and that absolutely hit 38. So this is giving me more confidence that, 38 is not an impossible number, okay? So because we have the past historical data right here, guys, look at this very carefully. This is a crab formation. Yesterday's pattern, if you guys want to go to that video, just rewatch it. It is a butterfly pattern. These are both bearish patterns, and they're bearish patterns for a reason. And we're looking for the 38 for both of them. So right here for this crab pattern, we already hit our 38 and look what happened to the market. It just exploded. So let's put this into a criteria. If this happened once, all right, not saying it can happen again or it won't happen or it could or anything like that. We're just trying to make sense of this, okay? And that's the key here. So remember yesterday's pattern, we already talked about it. We looked at the weekly chart, guys. This is a huge pattern. And when we look at this very carefully, where is 38 lining up to? So let's look at this very carefully. So let's do this right here. So the 38, if you guys look very carefully, it's exactly lining up, exactly guys, exactly to the point of where we're trying to buy more OMI tokens for the future. So, it's not a coincidence. There is fundamentals showing you that this is absolutely could happen. But once again, remember, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just here trying to help out the community. Hope you guys do appreciate this. I'm just about to get out and get going. Hopefully you guys do enjoy this video. I really do appreciate every single one of you guys for just tuning in, supporting my channel. Everything that you guys have been doing is super inspirational. Please never give up on your goal. That's the bottom line, okay? And remember, if you believe you're good, believe you're good, okay? Don't let no one else tell you that you cannot be great. So if you do want to become a great trader or anything like that, guys, please put yourself in a good position and learn as much as you can. Other than that, take it easy and John out. Peace.